Hello everybody, my name is Paige and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my July wrap up. I read 5 books. I read 2 of them physical, 1 of them audiobook, and 2 on my Kindle. So I had some really good reads. I kind of had a book slump this month, so I didn't really get as many reads as I usually do, but I did have some good reads for the month. So I'm excited to share them with you. Let's go ahead and see what I read this month. So the first book I read, I ended up giving 5 stars, was Enchanted to Meet You. So this is about our main character, Jessica, and she's a witch. She's a self-taught witch though. And she cast a spell in her teen years, got her a lot of bad attention, and so she's kind of banned from this council. And then we have Derek, who comes and he tells her that she's the chosen one and she's the only hope for her town, and basically if she doesn't work with this teenage girl and work with him, then her town is ruined. And basically as we see their relationship progress, they don't really like each other in the beginning, or at least she doesn't really like him in the beginning, but then we see their relationship progress. It's a little paranormal romance. It's really good and I really enjoyed it. So I definitely recommend it if you're into paranormal romances. I've been trying to get more into them lately, and I'm especially going to get into them in the fall. So, yeah. The second book I read this month was Summer Romance, and as you can see, I really enjoyed this. I gave it 5 stars. It made me sob, and it also made me laugh and kick my feet and giggle. So our 2 main characters are Allie and Ethan. They have the cutest relationship. They meet at a dog park, and it turns out that he's her best friend's brother, and she did not know that because he had this major glow up. And so she has recently been divorced. She's trying to figure out how to kind of work around that and how to manage the divorce and manage her husband not really wanting to be involved in the kids' lives and kind of wanting to do things for himself and not for her kids. So she's managing that, and then she meets Ethan, and he kind of makes her feel young again and not like this stressed out mom whose life is falling apart. So this romance was really cute. He was a really amazing character. He treated her so well, and I definitely recommend this one. I'm really excited to read more of her books. I definitely want to get more to read, but I'm on a book buying ban until September, so I'm going to be getting the rest of her books in September. The third book I read this month was Prelude of Fire. I ended up giving this 3 stars. I got the ARC for it. I don't know the official release date for this yet, but I did enjoy it. I really liked the way that the characters were made. The character development was amazing, and the relationships the characters had and the found family was really great. Their magical powers also were really cool. The different magical powers that she incorporated into this were amazing. It got a 3 stars because it just dragged on at times and it felt like there was nothing happening. And I liked how the story ended, but I felt like there could have been maybe 100 pages cut out and you wouldn't have even noticed. So that's the only thing that I noticed in this that I didn't really enjoy, which is what knocked it down to 3 stars for me. But I definitely recommend picking this up when it comes out because the author is taking a lot of constructive criticism and she's cutting out a lot more words. So I have a feeling it's going to be so much better when it comes out too. So definitely recommend this one when it finally releases. The fourth book I read this month was The Fiancé Dilemma. I got an ARC for this. I loved this book. This is what helped me get out of my slump. The characters were so amazing. It's got a fake engagement in there, which is so great. So our main character has been engaged 4 different times, and none of those relationships have really worked out. And so she's kind of sworn off from love, but then her dad is going to release a magazine article about her family, and she's kind of put in the spotlight about her failed relationships. So she sees Matthew, who's her sister's best friend, and he's just walking down the street, and she goes, "That's my fiance." So now they are fake engaged. And obviously we know what happens with a fake engagement. We know what's going on. There was no 3rd act breakup in this, which I really liked. I ended up giving this 5 stars. I loved it so much. I can't wait to read more by this author. I haven't read any of her other books yet, so I'm definitely going to pick up some of these and read them. But I definitely recommend this one. It is out now. The final book I read this month was The Irish Goodbye. I ended up giving this 4 stars because there was some miscommunication and a 3rd act breakup. I listened to this as an audiobook while I worked and I really enjoyed it. So we have Cordelia. She's going to Ireland to kind of take care of a older lady, and her father has recently died. She kind of lost that spark of joy in New York City with her photography and everything. So she takes the opportunity to go to Ireland for the summer. And as she's getting off the ferry, she runs directly into Niall. He shatters her camera. They start off on the wrong foot as enemies, and slowly we see their relationship progress. So I really enjoyed this. It was a really good love story. The characters were really good, and there is spice in this one, a fair amount of it. Like, it was a little bit weird to read or listen to it at work, but it was really good overall. So definitely recommend this one. That is all I have for today's video. 5 books. They were all pretty good. Only one was below a 4 or 5 star, which was great. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you like me, go ahead and subscribe. I've been trying to make my videos a little bit longer, but with only 5 books to talk about, it's a little bit hard. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.